something different from us.
Yes.
So big up yourself, brother.
Thank you, man.
So for the people who might be seeing you and hearing of you for the first time, because we on YouTube, we on Instagram, we on Facebook, we on Twitch, we have an audio app, so people are listening to you right now. So we just spread out this morning because I feel it was very important for people to understand the kind of talent that we have within the diaspora. That, you know, people don't necessarily give the credit and the that they deserve.
Yes.
Right? And I feel like you're one of those guys that is supremely talented across the whole spectrum.
Yeah.
You play instruments, vocals is crazy, performance is bar none. I remember watching you at Dodgy on a Wednesday night, and I'm like, bro, they don't even need to bring the DJ. Just
let me Dodgy into what is on a Wednesday.
I'm like, just let Jeverson cook.
I'm telling you, him and Andre and the team,
Solid the band,
made Dodgy Doc what it is on a Wednesday.
I'm like, let this man cook. Don't interrupt him. Don't bring in a DJ. Just let him cook all night, bro.
Tell him a little bit.
How did you get your start? Give us your story.
I've just been in this music and the singing from, you know, ever since I can remember. I've been singing in church, and that's where I really got my start. And singing in school and singing in church, PBC choir, big up. I never really thought of myself as a singer or a songwriter, but you know, you grow from strength to strength and just keep doing things to get to the main goal. You know, which to me is being Michael Jackson great, and you know, being able to make a difference in my community and my country and in the diaspora also. But yeah, I've just been in the music. We've performed everywhere in Grenada, from Dodgy Dock on a Wednesday night to Kayaba on Tuesdays. We did aquarium on Sundays. Like, we used to work 4 days a week, 4 5 days a week. But and then I moved 2020 after COVID hit. I started writing my own songs and moved to Nashville, and that's music mecca, big country music. And I'm a country music fan too.
Music in general,
but it was good music. It was a really good spot to be in, and I've just, you know, kept growing from there. And we just released a new EP a month ago. Started releasing my own music independently, putting on my own shows, signing my own contracts, hiring my own team, my own people, the whole thing, the whole and that's where we are right now.
What was that experience for you like in Nashville?
It was awesome. I loved it. I absolutely loved it, because there was music everywhere. Like, there was music everywhere. There was a band playing in every restaurant, every hotel, every bar. The Uber driver could be the best guitarist in town, the best singer in town. So it's like, you never know who you could meet. And it was actually a really, really good experience. I learned to songwrite, and I swore I couldn't do it. I swore myself, man, I couldn't do this thing. But I got a crash course in it, and it was fantastic, man.
So what can we expect from you in the coming days? I heard we were both at the diplomats, the cultural diplomats dinner recently. And I heard Tennille give you credit for something that I did not know you did, and that was you were the co-producer of the Grenada Cultural Festival that recently passed.
Grenada Caribbean Music Festival. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I was the festival lead, and I also performed at the show.
I saw the performance, but I definitely did not know your behind the scenes contribution to making that.
100%.
What was that like?
That, to me, you know what's funny? That I believe in manifestation. I believe in God. I believe in all that stuff. But I've been trying to manifest putting on a festival for the longest while, for 2 years. So I've been planning this thing for 2 years in my head, in my paper, and I had no money. I need to think about how to put this thing together. And I got a call one day saying, you know, we need your help. We need you to perform, but we also need you to help us put this thing on.
Wow.
And I was like, dog, this is exactly what I've been writing on for the past 2 years.
Wow.
You gotta stay ready so you don't have to get ready, right?
So I was like, there was nothing else for me to say, and I just put the team together, put some people together. We worked closely with the people with Silver Sands, and big up the Silver Sands GCMF team. Worked closely with them and put this thing on in less than 2 months. And it was, to me, one of the better shows we had for the year.
Let me awesome, the reviews I saw online said that was the best show that they ever went to. Man. It was thought out. I didn't
as
see
well.
a
Yeah.
negative thing said about
No,
that.
Yeah.
I get chills because you never really know what's happening on the back end. But even there, it was awesome. It was fun. It was like we had such a good team, just people coming together for the same cause. It was so cool, so cool. It wasn't as stressful as I thought it was going to be. Being a festival lead to this massive event.
But when you do something that you love, it never feels like work.
No, it's fun.
Yeah,
It's fun.
yeah.
It's fun.
Like for me, when I'm in my element here, like putting stuff together, I never feel stressed.
No, yeah. No.
It's always like an excitement.
Hold on. Alma Boys manifesting being on 2025.
GTM, man. Come on.
Alma Boys manifesting being on the. All right. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Write it down. You have to write it down. Sir. You have to write it down.
Yo, another question in the sense of Grenada, obviously more on the soca side. You know, what you're doing is alternative. You're doing the pop,
Yes.
the R&B.
Yes. So yes.
How has that been received?
You know what? I used to be scared about that.
Yeah.
I thought that maybe it wouldn't hit so much. Maybe it wouldn't really get the traction that it's gotten. But I've only received love. I've only gotten love, and I think people, we want something else. We want the alternative same way, and we tend to not see Caribbean artists as being good alternative artists. But we have one of the biggest alternative artists in the world.
Rihanna.
Yes.
Came from Barbados, right in we foot.
Yep.
And
Nicki Minaj is Caribbean inspired.
Exactly.
Cardi B Caribbean inspired,
inspired.
and some of the biggest acts in the world.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. So I said, you know what? This is where my heart really. I like to sing, and I really want to get a solid message across of hope and love and unity and all of that. So I said, you know what? Let me go deep into that.
Right.
We always did. When you see us at Dodgy, we did jazz, R&B, we did everything.
Yeah.
But my heart is more for the soul and for the stuff. I mean, people begging for soca, like
Yeah.
But I still try. I will try to incorporate all the influences that I have, and soca is a massive influence in my in me growing up and my musicality.
And again too, I see you on a stage, but when I see you playing a pan,
oh man,
even tell us about your love for the steel pan.
I love steel. I love steel.
I see that, bro.
I've been playing steel since I was 11 years old. One day my brother came home and he was like, yo, I just joined the steel band. I was like, yo. And it was only for the primary school kids, but I've already left primary school. I was like, nah, I'm coming back. And I just never stopped. I became the captain of the band eventually. I was on the management, and we just, I love cheros. I love pan, but I love Comancheros. Like all Comancheros, massive stand up.
Wow.
I mean, I know there's a big cheros posse in New York.
Yeah.
So big up all the cheros posse.
They had this boat ride that they used to do for them every year. I was there.
That boat ride was a vibe.
Every year when that was popping until I guess now they don't. But everything cheros, people really support Comancheros out here too.
Lane, G-Max, Susie, Roz, all the whole family. But I love steel. I love instruments. I play steel. I play drums. That's why I really before I was a singer, I was a pan. I was playing pan in the pan house and playing drums.
How did you switch over to singing? Where did that come from?
I was always a singer. I sang at home all the time, but in Caribbean, sometimes your parents never really say, okay, well, you're good at that. Let me encourage that. So I just kept singing, and they'd be like, yo, shut up. Bro, shut up. I can't think. Jeverson, shut up. But eventually I was like, nah, and then I enrolled in this competition thing, because I hate those, but I enrolled in this GBN Gospel Challenge. I was 15 at the time. I was just graduating PBC, and my aunt was like, no, you could sing. We heard you sing in church. You da. But in my mind, in my heart, I used to dream about being on stage. I used to see myself on stage and people going crazy, and I'm like in my head, like, who is that guy? But it was me, and I had the hair. I had the whole. I saw myself like in the future as a kid, and I never really identify with that, because I didn't think I had that kind of talent or that kind of pour, that kind of vibe. But when she said, yo, try it, I was like, all right. I tried it, and to this day people still think I won the show. I came 5th. I was like, it was horrible. But it was a really good start in getting myself out there, putting myself out there, and trying to get to this goal of me being on stage and people losing their mind in the crowd. And I've gotten to that point. I've seen that happen so many times, and I'm looking, sometimes I'm on stage and I'm looking down on the crowd and people think I can't see them, but like I see them let themselves go. Like I see them let their hair down. I see them just like put their hands in the air and just like let go, really fully let go. And to me, that's healing. That's like love. That's like miracles can happen in the moment, you know. So,
I'm so into I really admire your talent so much, to the point that here the show, I didn't call nobody and ask for no free ticket. I pay for my ticket. I'm going to see that, and I even end up performing
on the stage. That was the first show we did. That was the very first show we did.
I was so proud of this dude doing his own thing at that time. I bought my ticket. I ain't call. I said I support him to do it.
You support that PVC, man.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Talent is talent.
Yes.
I know.
I'm proud of you, my brother.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm proud of you.
And even that, with giving back, I saw you do a couple things with the choir. You always, it seems like you always go back.
I'm always there.
Tell me about that.
I always go there. Go there. The choir director, Harlan Brazan, like George Brazan's son, late great. He saw me singing, and he saw me talking in the library one day, and he's like, "Dog, you should be able to sing by the way you speak." And I was like, "Nah, you talking, you know what you're talking about." But all the time, I knew I used to sing at home, and I like singing. But he said, "No, you should come and join the choir." And I said, "No," and he said, "No, you should sing something." I auditioned, and he was like, "Yep, that's what I knew you could sing by the way you spoke." And from then on, he was always in my space, always training me, always working with me, giving me songs to sing, and he was one of the people that really pushed me. So I still go back. I still get them to perform anytime any chance I get there on one of the songs on the EP, and my aim is just to give them as much exposure as I could, you know, and assist in any way that I can, and I will be forever grateful to that choir.
So for the people that is interested in following you right now, I just put up your information. All right, guys, we have a QR code on the screen. If you guys scan that, you can head over to Jev's IG page right now. You can there's also the link that's going to pop up in the chat. If you click that link, it's going to take you over to his page. So if you want to follow him, get all the latest and greatest news that's happening on Jeverson, all the projects he's working on, Instagram is the place to follow him. But just in case people want to find your streaming platforms, where should they go right now?
We're everywhere. We're on Spotify, we're on YouTube. I have my website, jeversonsound.com. You can check that out. There's everything there. We're also just about launching a new concert, but the third concert. This is the third time we're doing Jeverson Live in concert in Grenada. This year it's at the Trade Center.
Nice.
I don't want to give too much information on because we didn't really put everything out there yet. But this year is going to be really, really cool.
You know around what time? It's
November 23rd.
Okay.
November 23rd, Grenada Trade Center.
Yeah.
So here is something that I want to put out there, and I'm gonna manifest it. I feel our Caribbean creatives are supremely talented to the point where they don't even understand the power of the things that they have. I have been reaching out to multiple artists to record their performances or their shows because everybody's right now satisfied with taking a 30-second clip or a 1 minute clip to put on social media. But the way we are going right now, content is king.
100.
Disney, right? The guys that have the content, that own the content. And why don't you think that there is more value placed on cataloging the visual aspects of what you guys do? Like, for example, the Culture Fest, music festival in Grenada. That should be something that's packaged that should be people should be able to go rewatch, either on demand or free or however we want to do it. You guys should have been able to package that and say, hey, you know what, Mr. Sponsor, we have something here that's really good that we think it's going to gather at least 1 million views on YouTube over the next year or two. Sponsor this. Right? And I don't feel like the Caribbean creative part of that is alive because I have reached out. I've reached out to Mr. Killer to do his show, right? And I don't necessarily have to come in to do the video part of it, but the production and direction. So right now, this year, and I hate to kind of toot the GMGT horn, we're taking over the production for the stage show for the Cancer Walk in Brooklyn.
Awesome.
And we are gonna video that. At some point, either we gonna run it back as, hey, this is what happened, or we're gonna show it as part of our portfolio, right? But I don't feel like there is an attention paid to that because what you guys are doing is amazing.
It is.
But and I think a big part of people showing up with their cameras and instead of taking in the show, is because they don't get to enjoy it after the fact. So let me go back and watch my memories instead of saying, you know what, I know I'll be able to go watch that on Jefferson's website, so I don't really need to video it. Let me take it in. Let me enjoy it right now. And I feel like we're missing that opportunity as creatives, as people that are pushing the culture, as people that are in the space of making things like that happen. So I feel that's a missed opportunity. So I'm manifesting that with you.
Do you feel they should do the whole thing, or it should be in highlighted form?
No, the entire thing.
Because on that too, I know some people feel like we're going to be doing more. If you miss this one, here's what you missed in highlight form, just to kind of give you that.
I mean, you could definitely structure it in different ways, because you could have the main thing and then break it down into highlight form. Right. But as you were saying, I think filming and getting the content in its entirety is one of the things that we miss. Because I believe that, like, I think if we used to film those Dodgy Doc shows, like if we used to film those things and those audios and like put them together, because we did some crazy
that catalog of shows you guys would have.
Yes.
Season 1, season 2, season 3.
Yes.
I'd pay a monthly fee to watch that.
You know what I believe people don't have confidence in? That people will sit down and watch something for 2 hours or 1 hour. No, I'm just telling you, they don't have in this era with attention. But I believe when you're watching, especially a show like his, you captivated. You didn't even realize 45 minutes pass.
Yeah, it's like a movie.
You sit down, you go to this Dodgy Doc show, and these guys performing song after song after song, and you didn't even realize that you sat there for 1 hour, 2 hours, watching it. And that is what they don't have the confidence in thinking that people can actually embrace that.
So this is what I want this platform to become. A repository, a hub. So I come in and we co-produce. You own your content, but I also own that from the right now. I have a platform with over 1,500 different pieces of right. So you at home, maybe you don't want to listen to a song or music. You know what? Let me take in Jeverson Live from the music festival, right? That show was an awesome show. I seen 1,500 people on Facebook say good things about it. I know it's available on GMGT. I'm gonna watch that today. Or I'm in my restaurant. Right?
Put that on.
Let me put that on. This is entertainment. I'm sitting down and I'm eating my food.
That's a really good point.
Right?
Because there is Hammond a couple years ago, live in New York City. That's on YouTube in its entirety. And it's funny because you hear it on the radio. Like they play the audio on the radio, like song after song, how we mix them in, mash them, and remix them, and that's been
that's my biggest problem. Every show that I've done, especially live shows, I've asked for the live audio of my performance. Can't get it.
Yeah, you had to set that up.
You have to go with your own recorder.
But something like that, I think you could keep. You could have each
in
show.
The Caribbean, we do not know the value of content.
I'm just sharing now. I had my Von V28 performance, but just with the band alone when they practice. I went and I added my vocals in studio. On top of the I'm forwarding out today. I did, because I tell you that it is a vibe hearing that live performance, whether it's audio, seeing it, but it's your performance.
You know who's doing that too? Like you said, Vaughn is doing that. Vaughn is putting out live mixes for all of his music. And I'm saying all of that to say, Jefferson, I think that's a missed opportunity by us. And if you want to do a show like this, I want to be a part of the recording part, right? I don't need to bring down my cameras or anything. We can source that, but the production side, like how do we make it look? I feel a lot of people are missing that element. They, like, for example, I just put up your QR code. You got some followers. We're supposed to be able to do a show, have merchandise, a landing page where people could go buy Jeverson shades, Jeverson hats,
everything,
right? While the show is happening. And the technology exists right now, I feel like we're not capitalizing on we're so stuck in is people going to pay for it? Catalog it. It's going to be. You know how much old culture share I'm watching on YouTube right now, and how much 100,000 views it has. The content has value, and I feel like we're not doing enough to capture it, to record it, to catalog it, because one day somebody who's gonna come in with the money and the ability to do it, and then they're gonna own it more than we own it ourselves, and that's what I don't want to happen. So I hate that I'm getting a little preachy and a little bit passionate, but I feel like we are value in this.
Yes, I feel you.
Only thing, no. I mean, I feel like I want something. I want a song from Jeverson.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm ready for it.
We talk enough. Yeah.
Right now, I want to sing right now.
Yeah?
I want to sing right now.
You want to sing right now?
Yeah, right now is the song of the year for me.
For you?
Yeah,
Okay.
right now is the song of the year for me.
Let me pull it up because
and again, it feel like you're always working. Following your page, it feel like you're always doing something. You're always engaged. You're always.
I am.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm not working on music, and right now I'm trying to carve time to work on the music. But if I'm not working on music, I'm working on events. I'm working on. I'm writing something. I'm connecting with musicians, producers, and just trying to see just hit, and something must pop.
Yeah.
So that's where we are.
Oh, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
Hey.
the artist, and let me explain something.
Yes.
Right. I know GBS is gonna say Jefferson. It's not Jefferson. It's Jeverson.
Come on.
With a V.
Yes, sir.
Right. The boys on the hill. I just saw a young lady who went to high school call you Jefferson.
No, people do it.
Jeverson.
People do it.
Convent girls don't do that. SJC girls don't do that. Yeah.
Jefferson with a V.
With a V.
Yeah.
Jefferson. All right. Yeah.
So introduce this one here for us.
Oh, this is right now. If you work hard for your money, if you are happy to be where you are right now, this one is for you. Yeah.
All right, let me bring it in real quick.
Started off living on the porch side. Never believed it was my portion. I always had a prayer for a better day, but it feels so far away. So I keep putting in the work, man, when no one else can see the vision. And even when I hate, I never hate me. They never kill the dream. So if you see me dancing by myself, my hands up in the air, I am so hard to make my money. So don't worry.
You see that part there? That part there was give a quote.
I love it.
Sorry for that.
I turned on the AC because it was a little cold, but the heat started going. So let me turn it back on.
Started off living on the poor side. Never believed it was my portion. I always had a prayer for a better day, but it feels so far away. So I keep putting in the work, man, when no one else can see the vision. And even when I hate, I never regret me. Oh, they never kill the dream. So if you see me dancing by myself, my hands up in the air, just know I hustle hard to make my money. So don't worry, cause you don't know the story, or you just see the glory. You never felt my pain, no. I just wanna turn up right now. So you can dance on the started off living
Alternative have a place in the island.
Yes, man.
Alternative have a place, not just for people in.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so I keep putting in the work, when no one else can see the vision. And even when I hate, I never rate me.
talk to them, Jeverson.
They never kill the dream. So if you see me dancing by myself, my hands up in the air, just know I hustle.
If you work hard for your things, I want you to put one finger in the air right where you are. If you're sitting, if you're in your car, put it up, put it up, put it up.
Signature.
See, I just want to turn up right now. So let me dance on the floor right now.
We can't get past that part.
Wow.
So if you see me.
Oh man,
The energy just goes straight up, you know.
yeah, the place get hot.
Started off living on the poor side. Never believed it was my portion. I always had a prayer
Pause it
for
a
a
little
better
bit.
day.
Lower it a little bit. I wrote this song because we all go through things. Like, I grew up in a really, really grimy, I think, poor, I believe, and dreamed. I kept working and working and working and just trying to get to this place, get to this goal, just to get better. And this song is just reminds me of where I come from and where I am today. And I'm just really happy and grateful for where I am. So if you feel the same way, boss it, bring it back.
On the poor side. Never believe it was my portion. I always had a prayer for a better day. But it feels so far away, so I keep putting in the work. Yes, when no one else can see the vision, and even when I hate, I never break, man. They never kill the dream. So if you see me dancing by myself, my hands up in the air, just know I hustle hard to make my money. So don't worry, cause you don't know my story. Or you just see the glory. You never felt my pain. Let me go. GMGT. Just from the time right now. Boss, I make a dance on the floor right now. And anywhere I go right now. I just wanna do the most right now. It's a celebration, let me celebrate. I light another one, let me levitate. Feeling so good now, feeling great. Put up your glass, take a toast right now. Listen, some people thought they could have break me, but them never know this is a fate thing. I swear I'm leaving all of them behind. Now I'm happy as can be. I got to live my life my own way. Even if the road I little lonely, I know everything I need is gonna find me. I see the vision clear, I'm almost there. So if you see me dancing by myself, my hands up in the air, oh just know I hustle hard to make my money. So don't worry, cause you don't know the story. Oh, you just see the goal. You never felt my pain. No. See, I just wanna turn up right now. Bust a like a dance on the floor right now. And anywhere I go right now. See, I just wanna do the most right now. It's a celebration, let me celebrate. It's another one, let me levitate. I'm feeling so good now, I'm feeling good. Put up your glass, take a toast right now. Listen up, listen. No need to worry, because I know that it's my time now. I'm gonna pull up in GMGT, let we just vibe. So tell the bartender to top my drink up right now. Cause let me talk. See, I just want to turn up right now. What's a liquor dance on the floor right now. And anywhere I go right now. I just wanna do the most right now. It's a celebration, let me celebrate. Put up your glass, it's a toast right now, right now.
I love it.
Somebody's asking if you're gonna be around the New York area around October, late October. Are you gonna be around?
I might be around.
There's a cancer walk. I don't just want to just ask you. You know, because you're an artist, your work is very... But the Cancer Walk, October 27th, which GMGT is in,
We're doing that. We're producing the stage for that.
Awesome.
So.
And it's an important thing for a lot of, especially some of the listeners in here who've battled cancer. They're just asking if you're going to be around, even if I passed you for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, even if you're here. Yeah.
I've been contacted for another event on the 26th, so we're working through that.
All right.
I should be leaving here to head back home to do another event. So we never know.
If you could. If you can, they can. You know, as artists, I ain't gonna just put you on the spot to just tell it come true or whatever. But you see, so for something like that with your energy, and your vibe and your spirit, you have this vibe to just like uplift. I know for some reason I just feel happy when I come to you. I don't feel happy. Any performance. You lift people's spirits and energies, bro.
Thank you, man.
You have that ability, and you say especially for that cancer walk, anything event you want to do. But I'm just saying, these are right now people battling through it, they're fighting through it. And if you could, in whatever, even if it's a little video, you say, hey, a little endorsement for it for us, or whatever the case may be. We would appreciate it from you with that. Man. Anything you can do, any small.
So here's what. If this is what we start with, where do we go from here now, Jeverson? I feel like the energy.
No, that's the hype. That's the hypest we get. That's the hypest. I had to start hype. Like I had to start real hype, but
because right now we could go to showing off the vocals even more.
Oh man, we can do something in the water.
Yeah,
Something in water
the
is one of my
vocals
favorites.
is, I'm telling you, he's somebody you could just go sit and listen to. You don't all necessarily have to be running up and down listening to Jeverson and feel the vibe. You could sit and you could just feel the spirit. So anything. What you want?
Something in the water. Let's go.
Something in the water.
Something in the water. Let's go.
Let me show off the vocals. Show me.
This one makes me feel like Grenada.
Yeah.
Look at it. Yeah.
Vocals, guys.
Let's go. You know we like alternative stuff. This is my vibe. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Big up everybody listening. Locked on.
Hear the music.
See, when I ain't got a dollar, I still got that good feeling. There must be something in the water. She wanna leave me alone, begging me to take her home. There must be something in the water.
I like it.
She don't take it away from me. I love being lost right here. I wanna stay having a good time. Say don't take me away from here. I don't wanna go nowhere. I wanna stay having a good time, living in paradise. I don't search, 'cause it's not hard to find a love that's sacred all this time, babe. There must be something in the water.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sing a song.
I'm feeling like I'm flying supersonic, meditation for my mind. There must be something in the water. Yeah. We gon' live it up like it's Friday night. Got one in the air 'cause we're feeling right. Catch another body, I just my mind. Say we gon' live it up like it's Friday night. Got one in the air 'cause we're feeling right. Catch another body, I just might. Don't take it away from me. I love being lost right here. I wanna stay having a good time. Don't take me away from me. I don't wanna go nowhere. I wanna stay having a good time, living in paradise.
Jeez. Can the guy almost good as you?
Yes,
Almost.
Almost good as you.
At the Diplomats, then I actually did my best Jefferson impression. You know.
I think you want to give it right. You don't want to give it right. No, we don't want. Save it. I mean, that's the only thing you always share from PBC very well.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little jealous because you two are, vocalists, and I'm just here, and I just got to take it in.
Oh, we need people like that too. Yeah, we need people like that.
The man just so subtly put it in your place like that.
We need people like that.
People are GMGT. You see how to do it?
Yeah, we have people.
They don't want to come at him too hard.
We have people.
Subtle. Yeah.
We need people like that.
How you come back from that?
You don't.
Because that's what if we didn't have you, like we wouldn't have a platform. I think that's important.
All right.
Thank you,
That's
my brother.
important, bro.
Thank you. Perspective.
The chat is loving you, bro.
Yeah, pleasure, man. Thank
Shots,
y'all so
vocals,
much. Thank you.
Just flames, just big
Thank
up
you,
yourself.
thank
Everybody just love.
No, I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of family in Brooklyn. I have a lot of family out here.
Yeah.
And it's always love. I always come out here. I never really come to be a tourist. I just come to see family and just chill.
Right.
You know, I really love it. I love it out here. So
Jeverson
pleasure.
to the world, not
Yes.
just Jeverson. Jeverson to the world.
Thank you.
Yes.
Bro,
Thank you.
you're doing well. You're doing great things.
Thank you.
I know.
We don't want Mr. Jeremiah ruling in it wherever he's at right now.
No,
This-
big up to Jerry. Big up.
Big up.
Continued blessings to you, bro.
Thank you, man.
And wherever you touch, wherever you just, you're an inspiration, continue being that.
Yeah.
Like, if it more than anything else,
Yeah.
You see that inspiration you are?
Yeah.
Pushing through it, even with that song.
Yeah.
You say just to go back to where you grew up and you, from nothing but humble beginnings, really.
Yeah.
And just sitting on here and you say, I pictured myself in that, but I still wasn't sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But those little things make a difference.
Yeah. You gotta go fair, you gotta go scared, you have to go tired, you have to go, you have to go.
Yes.
And you just keep going.
Yeah.
Just keep going. Man, I'm also proud of you too. I must say, like, I remember the first time we met, they did this thing in Venus Bar.
Yeah.
They did this kind of
acoustic
soca thing.
Yeah.
And you were there and I performed a little bit and you were there and you was like, dog.
Yeah.
And then after that year, I saw you had your own songs and you kept doing your thing. Man, you always come consistent. You always come consistently.
Thank you, bro. Thank
you. And it's all love, man.
Sure,
all love,
sure.
man.
Let me tell everybody right now, I need y'all to go follow Jeverson. We putting up that QR code, scan it if you can, click the link if you can, go follow, go stream the music across every single platform.
Stream.
Every single platform,
Yes.
right? Spotify,
Yes.
Apple Music, the music is there. Make independent artists rich.
Yes.
Right?
Anything you want to add, anything anybody want to, I mean, when you go down there with a shot, not one person, you know.
I try to shout everybody out.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the producers of this song, these songs, the EPs, Nick Lotto,
See?
Hits. Andrew Hits Philip is co-producer on right now.
Yes.
Amazing guy, amazing people.
We've had hits in here a couple of times. Too.
Yeah, all the writers, all the people. I think I've been supported so well, like over the years, and you know, as you said, I've been afraid like a bit with the alternative side of music, but people keep showing up.
Yeah.
And last year we had Jeverson Live in Concert Volume 2, and people showed up in rain. Like it was pouring rain, man. And I walked out on stage and I saw people, like over 200-300 people in water, like standing in the rain waiting for me to come out. Man, that's love, and I don't want that to go unnoticed. I really appreciate my fans and my Grenadian people, my people all around the world, all the whole posse, all the Jeverson people. There's Jeverson Live in Concert Volume 3 this year, November 23rd, Grenada Trade Center. This one is special because we're using part of the proceeds towards rebuilding one of the schools in Carriacou, the Mount Pleasant Government School.
Nice. Wow.
So I believe we all have to chip in and do what we can, and this is, you know, how we do it.
Yeah, man.
This year the show is going to be under the patronage of the Governor General, so we're really trying to take it seriously, and it's going to be an amazing show. So if you're in Grenada, if you feel like coming, come through, check it out.
I feel I might pull up.
Pull up. I'll definitely come through.
Support that, you know what I mean?
Pull up. Like, big up everybody, like all the radio stations in Greens, my entire Grenada family, the whole of Grenada. All we have Olympians. Big up we Olympians, because you also help us to dream.
Yes.
And I feel I could dream now. I could still dream because we have Olympians as my age, and they're doing it. They're doing so well, and I just want to big them up. Everybody, every creative in Grenada. I mean, the Office of Creative Affairs. Like, to me, this is a first for our country, and I think if you're hearing me, just take advantage of it as a creative. Take advantage of it. Find out as much as you can. Link up with Tracy, my good friend Tracy, operations manager, the whole team. Big up the PM. Big up. Just big up everybody.
Man.
Respect, and love to GMGT team. Thanks for having me. Follow up Jeverson Sound everywhere. Stream the music.
Stream the music.
I want to keep the guy here for a long time, but fortunately, you know, now it's a vibe, bro. I like when you could come and just bring talent, raw talent.
Thank you.
And you know, that's what we do here at GMGT. I mean, we like to highlight talent, especially from the Caribbean, and keep doing it, bro.
Yes, man.
I appreciate the fact that we, as a creative collective in the Caribbean, is not only looking at soca and dancehall as the outlets for music. Yeah. I wanted to ask you something real quick. What was that experience like going to American Idol? I know you took part. Was it 2 years ago?
A year ago.
Oh, wow.
Is it a year ago?
Yeah.
Actually, 2 years ago. Yeah. It was the last season 21, yeah.
Season 21.
Yeah, I was there. It was a really good experience. I got to see how TV is made. I never really seen the back end of that.
Right.
But just being in that space and, you know, meeting the people I met, I think that's where I took most of it. Meeting the people I met and just being in that space and learning the things I learned, and, you know, being able to
share my talent in that kind of way. It was awesome. It was an awesome experience. They flew us out to Vegas, blah blah blah, blah, you know, the whole nine, how it goes. And I met Katy Perry for the first time, and they, you know, when you see a celebrity on TV, they're like larger than life, but when you see them in real life, like they're just regular people, like just like us. You know. But it was awesome to hear some of the things I heard. It confirmed a lot of things to me, and you know, although we didn't really. You know, but it was
great experience.
It was a great experience.
So let me. What is like one takeaway from all the experiences that you've had, like the traveling, the producing, that you would want to probably give to somebody that's just coming up, that's looking at you right now and saying, "This is who I want to be like. This is the route I want to go." What is one takeaway you think you can give to them?
One takeaway is a lot, but it's small. But I think the thing is to believe. Like that's what I say. Believe. Don't complain. Don't explain. Just believe in the goal. Believe in that thing.
Don't complain. Don't explain.
Just believe. I heard Burna Boy say that, and that really resonated with me, because you have to believe for you to even tell somebody about what you're trying to do. Even ask for the help or go apply for this grant or the loan or whatever. Believe that what you have and what your talent is and what your dream and your goal is first, you're worthy of having it, and two, that it's possible. That it is possible. And I believe with God anything is possible, and I believe that God is within. So it is possible for you. So just keep trying, keep going, keep moving the needle, keep being, if you want to be different, be different. Just keep pushing yourself.
Bro,
that's what I get.
So many other hits on this EP. Show Me Better, Pray for Your Son, How Can I Be Loved, Do Something.
Yes.
Guys, check out the entire EP.
Check it out.
Stream it.
Buy it if you have to.
Buy, stream,
Right.
stream.
Put it on repeat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Leave it playing all day.
Yeah.
So when you come home to this voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I gave him a whole day of repeats. When it just came out, I gave him a whole day of repeats because it is what it is. You know what I mean? I try to support every artist, especially the local ones, doing their thing, and even the Songbird and
big up Songbird.
Tamara, right?
Tamara, yeah. Oh my God!
I know you're talking about.
Tell me.
I know.
Tell me the other one.
Sakina, whatever.
Sakina,
but there's
Cole Baldio.
Cole Baldio, I love her. I love her too. But my girl Sabrina
Francis. Yo, Sabrina Francis. So she's one of my favorites.
Miss Treehouse.
Yeah. There's a few of them in that alternative genre section that just like I completely admire.
Speaking of Sabrina, I have to say the one thing that I admire about Sabrina is she never tried to fit in.
No.
She made her own lane.
Always.
And she just brought everybody with her.
Yes.
She's like, this is my lane.
This is
y'all
what I'm
gonna come over here and see what I do.
Yes. No, big up to her and her team. Like they've been working hard. Like I've been meeting with them because we're about to collaborate on some things. And I believe that too, collaboration is king as well as content. So I just want to big her up too in a massive way. Big up Vaughn too. Vaughn doing his thing. Killer all the artists in Grenada.
So let me put something out there right now to all our listeners. If you know any independent artists, especially the alternative artists, right? Soca has its platform, right? We're not talking about on the wider world. We're talking about within the diaspora, right? If you know any independent artist that has alternative music, some R&B, some soul, send them our way, right? Because we don't just want to just be the soca place or the reggae place. We have a whole lot of talent that needs to be shined or shown in those corners because there's talent and you guys see it right here, right? And I want to thank you, my brother, for coming through this morning. I appreciate you taking the time on. I know how busy it gets. And just thank you.
Pleasure.
Let's have some conversations about part 3.
Yes.
That could become something as a test board for what content can look like going forward, right? After the fact. Like, hey, maybe, on the local TV station, hey, you can watch it like after the fact, So
Big. Thank you.
This is where we are. Appreciate you, my brother.
Pleasure.
Shout out to Neil too. Big up. Tennille was supposed to be here this morning, but I know like Tennille has a hectic schedule. So shout out to Tennille. Shout out to the Industry 360. Shout out to the Caribbean Diplomats.
Yes.
One of the most awesome things that I have been involved in for the year so far.
Yeah.
And just shout out to everybody that was there, and you know, everybody that's putting in the work to just make this space that we're in right now a little bit more lucrative, a little bit more, you know, worth the while, because it's worth it. We just need the revenue to reflect the effort that we put in.
100%.
And there's a lot of people on the ground doing the work now. And shout out to people like Tennille, Little Caribbean, that crew over there.
Yeah.
Big up to everybody.
Yes.
Shout out to you, Jeverson. Keep putting in the work. Appreciate you, my brother.
Thank you.
I think we could leave it right now.
Yeah, I think we can leave it right now. I just want to say prayers up for the people in Florida right now, Tampa area.
You're supposed to be there. You was supposed to
I'm
travel.
supposed to be there today.
Oh, wow.
But I'm
Obviously.
I don't want to, you know, but
Jeez.
big. I have family there. My mom's there.
Wow.
Your mom is in Florida.
My family is there. Yeah.
All right, let's pray for moms.
Pray
for the family.
Yes.
Tampa Bay area.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's Central Florida is going to get some.
Yeah, but
Yes.
Category
Yes.
5 right now.
How did they make it through Heli?
They were fine.
They were
They
fine.
were fine,
Okay,
fine,
good.
yeah.
All right, so let's go, guys.
Let's go.
One more time.
Yeah. Back it
Right
up.
now. Let's turn the energy back up.
Hey.
Let's go. All right, before I do that, let me just put your stuff back up on the screen, guys. Give the artist a follow. Give the artist a follow. Head over to the IG page right now, and from there you can find him on all streaming platforms. All right, let's go.
Started off living on the poor side. Never believe it was my portion.
Let's go.
I always said a prayer for a better day. But it feels so far away, so I keep putting in the work, man.
Let's go.
When no one else can see the vision,
Hit the note.
and even when I hit, I never read me.
Oh, this is my favorite part. Let's go.
So if you see me dancing by myself, my hands up in the air, just know I hustled hard to make my money. So don't worry, cause you don't know the story.
Y'all ready?
You just see the glory.
Everybody,
GMGT, let me go. No. See, I just want to turn up right now. What's a liquor dance on the floor right now, right now. And anywhere I go right now, I just wanna do the most right now. It's a celebration, let we celebrate. Alright, another one, let we levitate. I'm feeling so good now, I'm feeling great. Put up your glass, take our toes right now. Some people thought they could have break me, but them never know this is a fate thing. I swear I'm leaving all of them behind me. Now I'm happy as can be. I got to live my life my own way. Even if the road I look lonely, I know everything I need is gonna find me. I see the vision clear, I'm almost there. So if you see me dancing by myself, my hands up in the air, just know I hustle hard to make my money. So don't worry, cause you don't know the story, or you just see the glory. You never felt my pain, no. I just want to turn up right now. Boss, I lick a dance on the floor right now, right now. And anywhere I go right now, I just wanna do the most right now. It's a celebration, let we celebrate. Alright, another one, let we levitate. I'm feeling so good now, I'm feeling great. Put up your glass, take our toes right now. No need to worry, cause I know that it's my time now. I'm gonna pull up in GMGT, let we just vibe out. Tell the bartenders to top my drink up right now. Cause I'm ready, let me go. See, I just want to turn up right now. So lick a dance on the floor right now. And anywhere I go right now, see, I just wanna do the most right now. It's a celebration, let we celebrate. Alright, another one, let we levitate. Feeling so good and I'm feeling great. Take our toes right now. Hey! Big up yourself. Thank you so much for having me. Oh, man.
You play that part in the background?
Yes.
Big up yourself, brother.
When you're talented, you're talented.
You had to use it. You had to use it, man.
Big up, blessing.
Pleasure, man.
I want to admit that I copied all your style and all your notes, so I'll be making a entrance as Jefferson. With the F. Right? So
The
I'll be
imitation on.
the Timu version of Jeverson. Okay. Right? So my stage name is Jefferson.
Yes.
Right? Which is the Timu version of this
Jefferson.
gentleman right here.
All right.
So unfortunately I can't grow the hair because I don't have any. But, yeah.
And I can't help you with the hair.
You can wear a cap.
I'm a work on the beard. So when you see the Timu version of Jefferson show up, y'all know who it is.
Yeah,
man. My brother, thank you.
Pleasure.
I appreciate you for showing up here this
pleasure.
morning. Good luck with
Blessings.
everything. And people usually say success is where what preparation and opportunity intersect. There's no such thing as luck, but you're definitely making your way. Definitely gonna, just keep looking, keep playing the music, keep running the music. So just all good things your way, my brother. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Bless up.
Yep. Yours truly, Alma Boy Kareem. We in the building.
Yeah.
We're gonna take our leave here. We've been here since around 7:30ish.
Yes.
Yeah. So y'all know we here Thursday and Fridays, but we had to make room
Special, yes.
for Jefferson this morning because there was no way I was missing this opportunity to get this man in studio.
Yeah.
So shout out to all the viewers that we have over on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook right now. I appreciate y'all joining us for this special conversation here this morning. Go stream the artist music. Go stream the artist music. Y'all know what to do. Stream the artist music. I'm going to put that link up one more time. Go give him a follow on Instagram, IG, right? And y'all know how we do, man. Good music, good times is what the culture lives. GMGT, Alma Boy, yours truly, Kareem. I'm here. We out. Enjoy the rest of y'all there. Keep it locked on away. All right. Don't forget, watch Trouble Up tonight. Shandy, she's going to have Request Band in the building tonight. And them men say they want to perform. They see everybody putting out performance videos from GMGT. They want their stage too. Actually, we had put Jeverson on the stage this morning. But that would have been a different thing. My brother, enjoy the rest of your day.
Yes, sir.
We're going to keep in contact, and we're going to definitely see us doing some things in the future.
Yes.
We out. Peace.
Living on the poor side, never believe it was my portion. I always had a prayer for a better day, but it feels so far away. So I keep putting in the work, man, when no one else can see the vision.